Welcome back to another Backpack Hero episode. This time I feel like it's time to just tackle back to our good old roots there, Purse, with another difficult challenge in the form of Hard Mode 3. Surprising that we've been stumbling at Hard Mode 3 when there's still a whole bunch more to go, or maybe that just goes to show that I'm not quite as good as I think I am. No, surely that can't be the case. Of course we have our new character here, but as we saw last time, that results in quite a long adventure, which I'm not sure if I'm quite prepared to chuck in that long of a time commitment there. We're going to see how we fare. We have the crypt, we have the bramble, go down one of these paths. Let's go down the left hand side here. Now apologies for my voice sounding a little bit funky. I just got back from a trip away, a little bit of a golf trip. First one that we're doing with some of our not uni mates, some of our high school mates. High school for us is like college for Americans, I believe. I can't quite remember the distinction between the two. We can't afford to kill whatever there is because obviously you guys heal yourself pretty frequently. 1, 2, and 3, and we just pop this up. So yeah, it was a really good trip, had a good time, but now my throat's absolutely buggered. Had a bit too much to drink, had a great time all around, but yeah, it took a bit out of me there and I'm pretty knackered, so we'll see how we go. Hopefully it's still entertaining, hopefully you guys still enjoy the episode. We will block once, but we're actually going to take some damage as we try and take you out. Maybe we should have just gone all in for you beforehand and just let the bee do some work on us. Let's see, that's enough block already. We do 1 damage to you, there's going to be no block on you, so 3 attacks will take you out. We only took 2 damage in this combat, but that's not too bad. Now of course, the hard mode, I didn't actually check what it does here, but it looks like we of course have less HP. So we start with 23 HP rather than, is it 30 or is it 40 that we usually have? It's quite a bit more anyway. We could try a cleaver build, we could certainly try a cleaver build. Beyond that we also have House of Thorns, Rose of Thorns. House of Thorns? What am I even talking about? Acidic Potion is great damage, we'll take both those. Now remember we can only take 2 per combat here, so we really need things that are going to help with our early combats, and then later on we can try for other things. Now as we can see here, we'll just heal up a whole bunch, or block up a whole bunch, let them do a little bit of damage to themselves, and now we go in for the kill. So we actually can't take you out, we're going to be taking this curse unfortunately. We don't care about hitting you at all though. What does the curse do? Adjacent armor and shields get -3, well we can just pop up there and no trouble there. 1, then we just block up a whole bunch. Can we use this? No, it costs 2 to use. You're probably blocking up now, you are indeed, so we just hit you when you're not blocking. And then block while you're hitting, simple as that. So we go 1, do I pop this now? I think I just keep going for the blocks here. Again, we can't break through that. We actually won't kill you this turn. And, oh, we can kill you this turn. So just 3 of these, not too bad. Now more roses would be quite nice. Where do we want to go? I do quite like the idea of maybe going for a whole bunch of helmets. So why don't we go for helmets, because then we can also up the top, if we get any left or right gauntlets, then we can pop those in the corners as well. Speaking of which, there's a knight's armor. Adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 blocks. I think we go something like this here. We obviously want to remove that or move that elsewhere. And I do love the cave shark, it does heal us for a little bit, but I think we need the damage knife just so that we can kill enemies just that little bit faster. So we're going to take that one there. See what our question mark has for us. Trade food for a cleaver. We don't have any food, so we can't take a cleaver. Although, what's the bet that we should have taken that and gone for an earlier cleaver as well, but ah well. We had 2 cleavers in our earlier combats that we could have taken. But hindsight is 20/20 as they say. Like, you're not always going to get it right. You just got to factor that in. We're actually going to pop that a few times, then go like this, then we'll go for you this turn. We might actually use this again, but we'll see. No, we'll have 21 damage here, then we'll have 21 damage next turn, so we'll take you before you explode. Even though it was close, that means that we get to save this for 1 more turn. We get to take the Rose of Thorns, which is great. And honestly, I do quite like the cave fish. Cleansing potion can be quite good. The cool drink gives me an extra attack, plus then I can throw it as well. So we take that, we've now got 2 thorns as well. We can heal up there anyway, which we will do now. We'll go back to our shop as well. We've got 8 gold to our name, then we've got the treasure area over there, and we will see what we have. Okay, so we do have a Necronomicon, which we're not going to be going for. We could sell a Mana Stone, which I honestly think we do go for. Actually, we sell this for 3. And I think we do sell this as well. And do we sell? We could just sell that as well, just for something extra. But I do like the extra energy. I think we can't sell everything. Although, no, we save that because we might get a legendary here, which then we can sell. So, plan ahead. Do we? No, that's pretty trash. But poison to all enemies is good. Unstable mana, we can just pop that immediately. We're already full HP, so I don't need the other one. That's absolutely fine. Apologies there, folks. As I mentioned, their throat's still a little bit on the fritz. We sell the unstable mana. We could always use that, of course, but nah, don't worry about it. Now, does that count as food? The drink? It does, doesn't it? So we could actually trade it for a cleaver, which I should have done beforehand in case. Oh, that also counts as food. Let's do it this way. And we could have sold the gold cleaver. Now, what does the gold cleaver do? Costs 1, and each adjacent diagonal cleaver gets +1. So we could start going for a cleaver build. It doesn't make other cleavers attack, though. So that's the only downside that we have to worry about right now. And of course, with getting fewer options at each combat there, being able to do that with all that... Oh, actually, we get to keep our cup as well. That's nice to know. I didn't even realize that. It's going to be a little bit tricky to deal with all of this. We need to pop this one more time. Then we go for the wooden sword. And we want to go onto you, but the 6 poison is good. What I'm trying to say is that only getting 2 items per combat reward means it's going to be even harder to stack up a whole bunch of gold cleavers while also building up our block and our other defensive measures. Now, this actually takes you out, doesn't it? So I think this is worth going for. We could have maybe blocked and taken it a little bit slower to not take any damage whatsoever, but I think that's still absolutely fine. Now, are you attacking? You are still attacking, so we still put up 1. And then next turn, we gotcha. Easy does it. Oh, should be using it max times. Nice and easy. Level up. Let's keep going a little bit further. Nice wide backpack again. There's our iron helmet. We did want that. We want it right next to that. And throwing stars are nice. Dart is good though. Dart is great. We'll take a dart. Keep moving. There is a forge. Now, do we go for items or do we go for health? Haste to structure, spikes to a shield, block to a shield, poison to a weapon. Not too sure on that one just yet. Let's go to the chest actually. We've got a whole bunch of shops that we can sell to. So this is a better shield. This is just a strictly better shield. This is a decent halberd. If we go something like this, if it's adjacent to what? Another weapon, right? We go like this. That can just sit wherever. That's not adjacent to another weapon. We pop that there, and now we're pretty good. We're sitting pretty. I'm happy with where this run's going so far. We're not strong enough, so we need to work on that. You have some money over here. Not as many combats on this floor as I would have expected either, but hey, it is what it is. We might be able to get up to 50 experience, but I'm guessing probably not. We're just going to be shy of that, right? We throw that out there. We can't reliably kill you. So I think we instead block up. 19 block is already enough. Now we go for the damage onto you and onto you. And then we will just use the blue for now. I don't think it'll come into play later on. And I think we should be able to use the curse this time round. That means that we take 1 damage. Oh god, the voice crack. Oh no. Oh no, again, feel free to give me grief in the comments there. I absolutely deserve it. Oh boy, that was embarrassing. That was tough. Oh god. Oh man, oh geez. One of those, we just keep smacking you. It's going to take a wee while, but we'll get you. We're getting a little bit of thorns adding up as well. So the thorns will make a difference over time, as we can see here. Breaking down your shield that you put up. And we've taken care of you. Now, what do we have here? We have a tasty fly. I really like that, as we do have 2 shops. We decide who we give that to. Spaghetti, we do have a key. I think we go for the key. Might be useful later on. We'll go for our experience here, up to 28. 3 foes there might be enough, actually, I'll tell you what. What do we have here? Berserker Ring. When armor or shield is present, get -1 energy. So this is armor. This is armor. This is a shield. We get 1 extra energy, but we don't get any block whatsoever. That's a bit risky. I think we go to the other shop and see if we try and buy your legendary instead. Black Mana Stone is interesting. Dueling Sword isn't bad. 1 cost for 25 damage. Is it on sale? No. Oh god. Stop it. Stop it. Don't make fun of me. I'm too young. I'm too young. I don't know. What am I doing here? Do I keep the key? I think we keep this. The boots down here would be fantastic. Everything's on sale. Let's get rid of this. Let's go for the boots with the fur down there. That is 4 block that we're adding. We bring this down a little bit. Now we get even more. That's not on the top row, so it's disabled. Is there a way that we can get this to work? Not really, is there? I think we have to go something like this. So we won't get the benefit to the helmet, but we get it to the boots. We could go for another tunic as well. And the tunic's very cheap too. So why don't we go like this? We take this out. Keep that there. Buy the tunic as well for only 3 gold. And now we're getting all the bonuses up here too. And I think that's pretty good. Now we have a lot of passives. And I think we just attack with the gold cleaver for now. So we go for dueling sword. But it's only 1 time each combat, isn't it? Which is a little bit tricky. But that's why we have the block. That is why we have the block. Now what were our question mark options? Okay, upgrade one of these. Do we have a mana stone to upgrade? No, that we don't. Not at the moment anyway. Let's go to this question mark. See what we have over here. Smell nearby treasure. We would like an extra weapon. Do I give 10 gold for it? Why not? Good luck. Good luck to you. Okay, what do we go for? 25 damage to one of you. We have plenty of block already, so our passive block is enough. Now we just start slowly whittling you down with the golden cleaver. You know, if you hit yourself as well, that's even better. And yeah, you guys will be getting stronger as time goes on, but so will our strength, so will our bloody thorns. That's what I'm trying to say. We will take you out entirely, and I don't think it'll ever get to the stage where your rage will be too high that we can't deal with it. Not with our passive block anyway. I wish there was, is there a way to like shift click this to make it use the max one? Doesn't look like it. That would be quite nice if you could kind of alternate rather than having to right click and then left click, just because I'm super lazy, as you all know. No surprises there. Level up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's make some more space around here. Apprentice staff. Extra. This combat. Heals for 10. Then we can throw it. Max HP. Poison to all enemies. We do need to be killing enemies just a little bit faster. We should take this because there's no reason not to. And I think we just progress onwards, right? Yeah. I don't think we worry about it. Floor 3. Quick game's a good game, that's what I always say, you know. Don't want to be faffing about too much. Rude Rooster, okay. Poison's going to be important here. The Rage is going to be a little bit nasty, though. Do we just let him die by attacking us? Maybe. Maybe we just focus on letting our spikes build. Oh, yes, reorganize for this. That's actually huge. We already have enough block, and now we, instead of gaining, you know, 1 thorn each turn, because we lose 2 and then gain 1, no, we lose 1 and then gain 2, we now lose 1 and gain 3, which means a net increase of 2, which is 100% better than gaining 1 each turn, so that's well worth it. 1, 2, and 3, but no, I don't think we should be attacking anymore, right, because your multi-attacks here are the ones that do damage to us, so we just let you kill yourself on our thorns now. Oh, but you're taking damage there as well. Even more reason not to attack you, because that's 4 damage for giving you 1 damage. This is 9 damage for every time you attack us. So, we just keep blocking. Keep waiting. We just chill. I don't think it be like it is, but it do. Do your worst there, mate. And I mean, if you give us another chance to reorganize into, you know, another bloody Rose of Thorns, then we'll jump at that opportunity. No such luck, so we just lock up once again, and my man just takes himself out. Easy does it. +1 to the energy cost of all weapons and bows. Reach space below plus 50% bonus damage. Consumable. Shields. Let's take this. Let's remove this. We do want decent weapon damage as well. But there's nothing below it at the moment, is it? So it's only when it's over there. 75. Okay, well, see, that changes things. That changes things a great deal. I think we remove the boots. This has to sit something like that. That could go there. Actually, this could go the other side. Now we get extra bonuses from it. That sits in the middle, which now means that it's benefiting from both of them. And now if we put this here, that means that instead of doing, what, 4 damage? 4 damage, it's now doing 10 damage per hit. Okay, that seems pretty damn good. That's an upgrade. That is an upgrade. Now we keep going. What do we get from our items here? Battle Ring is nice, but I don't think it's that important. Wooden Blade could actually be better. 1 cost for 14 damage. If we flip it sideways, which we might do later on, then it's even better again, isn't it? So I think that is worth keeping. I think we lose the Golden Cleaver. I don't think it's that necessary. We would like to get a bit more space though, that's for sure. So a few more levels will be important. But of course, I think what we probably look to do is maybe remove one of our chess pieces, which is taking up 4 slots, and honestly, is just not quite good enough. Okay, so 75 damage, takes out one of you two in one hit. Beautiful. We have one in... Oh, it does make it more expensive though, doesn't it? I forgot about that side of things. So we can only really use it once per turn anyway. Good news is that we only really need to use it once this turn. And we'll get there shortly. So another one like that. Into another one of these. And now it's just you and me, buddy. Just you and me. Oh, just slowly get your one hit at a time. Again, turning this weapon sideways would be even better. But that's why I think we now need to open up this. Now that it's all about the space underneath. You know, we were originally going for the space to the sides, but now it's the space underneath. Something like the machete would be even great along here too, but I don't think we reorganize for it. I think we just wait for it a bit later on. 13 damage coming in, and we just clear you off this way. Perfect. Alright, well, what do we have? We have more armor. We have a weapon that is a wand, deals 14 damage. Not bad, honestly, not bad. It does cost 2. Weapons and bows. So this doesn't count as just a regular weapon by the looks of it. Ninja bag. Shurikens are not good in this build anymore. They never really were, but now they're even worse. Let's go to you again. Found stuff. What did you find for me, bud? You found a load of shit. That's what you found. Apologies for being so crass there, mate, but not quite what I expected. I guess we just go for you then, or do we go back and get some other stuff and hope to get some stronger items? No, let's just fight you. What's the worst that could happen? You're going to steal my gold. That's the worst that could happen. Okay, 14 damage there. The only way that we kill you is by using our dueling sword, which is a real shame because it's a massive waste. But you don't attack me, therefore our spikes will never be useful. Adjacent items are disabled. Sure. Seems fine. You're going to heal anyway, so why don't we just destroy the curse? Now the issue is the poison. Oh, but the dueling sword came back off. Okay, there we go, because we took damage from the poison. So therefore, poison is no longer a downside, but actually an upside to us. As we can just do that once again, and that combat was a lot easier than it otherwise would have been. Now, machete. I think machete is now the point when we get rid of our other item. So this is decent base. Let's get rid of this one. Let's swap that there. And how much damage is that now doing? Every turn for 1 cost 8 damage to all enemies. Is that all? 50% bonus damage. It's far less than I expected. How about like that? See, that's much better. Even a shiv. No, that's going to be like 3 damage. 3 times barbell. Alright, okay. What about that? 63. Then that becomes 9. Ugh, gross. Actually gross. I think we go for the meal. I think we just leave it there. Nothing else is really that important. We might as well keep this in here, because now that means that we can pop it up there. 18 damage at least. So we have options. We do have options. Again, the machete just wasn't as good as I expected it to be. So just as well we didn't reshuffle things beforehand. Let's throw out our dart. Oh, let's take you out first. That means that we don't need our dart anymore, does it? No, I don't think so. You can see that our block has dropped a significant amount though, ever since we did that. Just take you once. Now I think the barbell is very important, especially for those wider weapons. We just need to be smart about how we use it. And that's where it's all going to fall apart, you see. I came here to lead, not to read. Okay, we hit you once, we take you out, problem solved. Explosive arrow, interesting. It's not bad. Debuff potion, poison potion, regen potion. Regen potion is not bad, is it? We'll just leave that for now. Take the gold that we've got here. Can we make it around to the experience and things? Let's hope so. And honestly, the dart is just great here. So we take the strongest one out. We then dart for 25. And I think, oh, that's the wrong one, but it's still actually not too bad. Now, we do take some damage if we're not careful. So I think instead we go for, let's just take you out. And then we will regen anyway next turn. We'll get a chance to. There we go. No problem there. Take our turn. That's quite good because it does add a bit of haste. which would mean, you know, increase the block of both of these. We take you out entirely. Problem solved. We're full HP. Lucky star. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. And everything else is... lucky star does cost 1 now though, doesn't it? It's not great, but it's okay. You know what? We'll just take that. Leave it as it is. And we'll be able to make at least one of those. Maybe not both of them. We will go for our meal here. We will go for the healer first. Into a lucky star. Into an attack there as well. We take 2 damage. But that also allows us to pop our dueling sword as well. And there we go. Now we just increase the width of these. And look to do another pile down here. So, what's the best way to go about it? Obviously, verticality is very important here. Do we just start going something like that? Possibly. Possibly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that worth it? 3 damage. 3 damage. I think that will be worth it. I think we're taking that legendary item. Do something like this. Do something like this. Something like this. Like that. Like this. We'll go for a warm drink. Heals us up a little bit. And we'll take this too. Now, obviously we want to kill you with the pickaxe. That's going to be quite hard to actually pull off. But we will try our damnedest. Do we make it back here in time? Or, no, I think it destroyed itself right at the very end. Alright, we take you out. See you later. Do we heal here? No, we heal next time. In fact, I think we just let you attack us. We could block, but where's the fun in that? Now we heal up. We hit you for 75. Do we throw this for 6? Now, how much damage is that? That's going to be 20 damage. Otherwise, we do 28... No, we do the wooden blade twice. That's how we do it. We're actually just going to skip that curse, even though it's 5 damage. See, now that screws it up a wee bit. We throw this, you heal for 9, 21, we go this. Now this costs 2 energy, it's 3 damage per. We block up. What are you doing? The thorns ruined it! Absolutely ruined it. Okay, we do have a rare bow. We could sell that. But it's quite spacious, isn't it? Now, I'm thinking that we maybe take our dice and reroll. In fact, that's exactly what we do. We get a thorn. We do get a thorn. We get an uncommon piece. We get a blue fin. I think we do need something to heal up now. And yeah, okay, we've got a forge over here. What does our forge have in store? Rage to a melee weapon. Regen to a ring. Energy to clothing. Energy to clothing is what we need here. So, we need some money. We need to sell some stuff. What's in here? Token of energy. Oh my god, okay. When an adjacent or diagonal item is present, so we just need to sit you in the corner basically. I don't think it's diagonal all the way, is it? It's just diagonal a little ways. We definitely want to buy that too. Do we buy that instead of the forge upgrade? I think we do buy that as our primary focus. So what do we sell? Do we sell the legendary 17 or do we sell this for 10? The pickaxe can't be upgraded that much. The dueling sword though can only attack once, but once this has got a lot of gems around it, then it is fantastic. And if we go like this, then we can basically put it up the top there as well and get as much bonus out of it as possible. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. I'm not too sure how to play it. But we can't just sit here all day. We got to make a decision. I think we get rid of the dueling sword. And I think we then go back over to one of these and see what our chest of valuables have. Maybe we have a legendary inside of here. Oh, maybe we have a combat that I should have maybe prepared for. Ooh, yikes. Are we actually going to die to the mimic for the first time ever? Okay. We go for a heal. Status effects on all enemies. Okay, that's not really a concern for us just yet. We are just going to have to put up as much block as we can, although you're not doing anything this turn except for the curse. You do attack every now and then though, don't you? 5 slow to south. Okay. Well, we don't really want the slow, that's for sure. We'll take that though, because we don't want to take the damage either. We go 1, 2... I guess we just have to go 3, don't we? 13 damage as a result of that though is pretty good, so we just wait. But we probably are going to lose a little bit more HP here, thanks to that. Maybe we go for the... Do we go for the curse now? No, the slow to south. We maybe should have done it last turn, if anything. We'll just take a second one. Is this another slow curse? No, it costs 2 mana. Okay, that's alright. We can pop that down here. Actually, I haven't seen this curse before, I don't believe. Let's use that to destroy it right now. 22 is currently how much we're putting up. So let's go here, here, here. We actually might be able to get you with our pickaxe. Possibly. Possibly, because that's going to kill you. That'll be alright. You then add a curse this turn. We're actually going to be a tiny bit off, aren't we? That is actually really unfortunate. In which case we just kill you next turn. We get rid of that curse now. We add the slow. Take that there. Probably add the other slow this turn. And a real shame that we can't kill you, but we just go like this. We take you out anyway. What do we have? We do have a sapphire. Okay. All of a sudden you're doing 5 damage now. You know, that's stacking up a wee bit. That is stacking up a wee bit. Do we go something like this? I think so. I think so. And then for the moment we go like this. That sits there. Everything else is kind of trash. Poison to all enemies is okay. Let's go for that. Finish choosing. Nothing that we can really sell there though. What about over here? Ooh, I think we had a key, did we not? We do indeed. That means good loot. Little buckler. Little buckler's not bad. Or do I reroll something better? Of course you reroll. Oh, you can't reroll chest loot. That's right. That is right. Okay, that gives us more room in our backpack, however. Let's go over to here. What are you trading? Get a different item of the same rarity. What do we even want to do there? I don't even know. Don't even know. Okay, we go back to the shop. We have 40 gold exactly. So we either buy the energy on our clothing or we buy a token of energy, which does basically the same thing and leaves our clothing open. I think we go like this. So we buy this. And now that's giving us an extra energy. We can now pop our weapons twice in one turn. I would love to get the steel boots as well there. For each space above it gives +2 block rather than +1. But I don't know that we can really justify doing that without selling one of our other great items like our pickaxe. But our pickaxe is now our main damage dealer. So we can't justify that. Go here, pop that there. Still getting the bonus from our sapphire. This now means slightly more damage. Slightly more, although doing it over here is even better, isn't it? 24 damage, yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, we keep going, can't do anything at our forge, so we just move down, and not so bad so far, if I do say so myself. Hard mode 3, it is difficult, it's not a walk in the park, but we're coping, we are coping. Now, you get stronger, of course, so with that in mind, and as given that we do already have a little bit of block put up anyway, I think we do go for 1 and 2, and we're definitely looking to take you out with the pickaxe here, which is now doing 8 damage, which is pretty fantastic. All adjacent items are anchored for 2 combats. Let's go here. I don't think we mind anchoring those. How much damage is that again? So we have to do this twice to kill you, and I think we do just go for that. So we go 1 and then 2. Now we get a gem. Can't remember what this gem does. We will pop it over one of our potions. Add emerald. Isn't that just adjacent ones, or is that in a column I see? Okay, so not quite where it should be, but it's okay. You're still getting yourself killed. 15 damage means that we can do this twice. Take you out. We will anchor those ones and then take you out. Get another one of these. Add that there. Add the amethyst and problem solved. Bob's your uncle. Now we've got a bit of a build going. I think we also get rid of these and go for another one of these. What does this do? Creates an ethereal arrow in this row. See, that's not bad to sell, I should say. We don't have any shops guaranteed just yet, though. Tunic might be the one to go now, because it's so much space. What do we need here? Weapons in this row get +2 damage. Sounds good. Oh, row, excuse me. We go like this then. It's now buffs both. Oh, voice crack. Buffs both of them. This one needs to be like here, for example, or that kind of does both, but I think we want the pickaxe more so. Rose of Thorns is good. We get rid of this. We have one more item that we can do. We could throw out a dart, couldn't we? Maybe chuck it there. Everything else kind of mediocre. Skip all of that. We might as well take the piece there as well. We freed up a bit more space. I'm okay with that. Get a potion, lose 5 health. We can't afford to lose 5 health right now, sorry mate. We can afford to heal though, so we will do that one. And by that I mean that we should heal, just that we're a little bit better off. Leather boots is okay, liquid armor is fantastic, against who we're going to be facing up against. Starts off 2 cost, but then you can't play it again. It is stronger than that though. Is it worth going like this? I honestly think it might be 36 damage as opposed to 30 damage. That means 15 as opposed to 13. I think that's better for the wooden blade to be played like that. Although we'll still be playing it for a little bit longer. And let's go for it. Let's go for it. What do you got there, mate? Oh, okay. There's a few enemies there. Yeah, yikes. Okay, wow. Let's go for our poison potion, which is great damage to all. Let's then throw up our block, which is enough block for the rest of this one here. Now, you heal up, don't you? So we need to be focusing on you, which is why I think we just go for the pure damage output onto you. You're adding a curse to begin with, and I think you start healing turn 2. What's this curse that you've got here, mate? I don't really want to deal with it. On use, it's destroyed. Perfect, I'll just put it down there then. And no downsides either. You are trying to regen everyone. We're not going to allow that to happen. So I think we throw this out here. And then we go buckler all the way. We obviously could have taken you out with a pickaxe, but it wouldn't have really done much for us. And there's a bit of damage coming in. That way we block it all up. And how do we deal with this now? We could go for the kill onto you. 28 damage almost takes you out in one. I think we don't worry about the gem just yet. We have to make it through this fight. We go for the wooden blade, then we just block up. And we'll take you out towards the end of the combat. We have 28 damage there. You have 29 HP, which again is a bit rough. Again, we just take it a little bit slow. Just a little bit slow. Let the poison do the work, then we kill you with the pickaxe. Like so. Oh wow, you managed to summon a friend there just by killing yourself essentially. Let's go for you. Now, oh my god, that's a fantastic one to go for. That's... can't benefit both of them just yet, but it is a legendary gem, the red pearl, so we could put it like up here, for example, which does benefit all the way up here. Now, we can kill another one, or we can block up for 12. Blocking up for 12 actually makes us take no damage, so I think that's worth it. Killing one of them would have made us take 5 damage, which is a big chunk of our HP pool there, so not the way we want to deal with it. We block up twice just to get that done, then we go for you, get another gem. Okay, one of these is actually fantastic in that corner. And now our wooden blade is getting pretty fantastic too, but we might honestly get rid of it here very shortly and just replace it with our pickaxe, which is now doing 70 damage per. Like so. And in fact, I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. When a weapon kills an enemy, it adds 3 haste to self. I mean, that is good too. I like that a lot. Oh, I should have used the curse. Oh no, who wasn't telling me to use the curse? Come on, team. It's obviously your fault, not mine. We'll get rid of the wooden blade now, as we talked about. Go for that sapphire there. Now surrounded a wee bit better. Amethyst, weapons in this row get extra damage. That one's working. That one's working. That one's working. That is also working. And everything's working, which is good. We have a lot of thorns again. Thorns are doing okay, but I think they're going to be our big ticket item going forward. In fact, if we remove a lot of them, then we would have a lot more space to work with, which could allow us to put a lot more block type weapons in. Let's use our curse, get rid of that. Let's go for a kill on... oh, that's 50 damage. Not quite enough to take you out now. If we kill one of you guys, then you will get stronger, the one in the back. Let's go like that. Do I still do it? I think I do go for it. Okay, Citrine can sit here. Don't really care for that one. And we are taking a bit of damage here. So we would like to heal up shortly. Let's see if we take you out. That's one more dealt with. This one's okay. We pop it over here. Does that immediately loses the energy? No, it loses it next turn, doesn't it? Which is okay. 14 block. This does 80 damage. That's enough block. We hit you. You don't quite die, so we get to use the pickaxe once more. And we just want as many gems as possible. That one is kind of crap, isn't it? So we won't worry about that. We do have a legendary cloud sword. That could be quite good to sell. Do we have a shop in here? Not that we can see. I think we get rid of our thorns now. Our thorns have been useful, but I think we now say farewell, and we just try and surround it as much as possible with these good gems here. It floats. This can sit here. Weapons in this row. Oh wait, that's in this row as well. So both these need to go here. That can sit there. This can go over here. That can sit down here. I don't bloody know. What about like that? Now we can take this to sell. We're losing a lot, and we can take the dice as well, but at least we can sell the cloud sword. Again, it's very little damage right now. Goodbye 5 thorns. I don't know what I'm making there, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. We keep moving on and upwards here. They served us very well during that time, so we really cannot complain about their use to us. Actually, this is perfect damage to kill you exactly. Does mean that we take a slight hit of damage, but not by much, not by much. I think we then pop it here, because we don't need the extra energy next turn. We're just going to kill you, you're going to do nothing, and then we kill you as you're about to explode. We're just looking for amazing gems like that, is what I was about to say. We're just looking to improve our gem situation. Now, I know that doesn't benefit it just yet, but it will do. It will do. This one's crap. We don't care about that. That's more of a block-based one. And now, how do we surround it further? Is it better to drop it down and have less underlying bonuses, or is it better just to keep it like this? I'm actually not too sure. We'll figure it out. Let's go down like this. Again, the symmetry there is always appealing. To me, anyway. I know it makes no difference really whatsoever, but still. Double heals is good. We'll take this, because why not? We could always re-roll this. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to. We do have shops. A shop, at least. What's over here? Energy to clothing. Okay. So we don't have clothing anymore, but at least we can use it. We go and sell our cloud sword, which gives us a lot more space to work with. We have a second pickaxe. Violet energy. If there's an item along a diagonal line, it's -2 energy. How do we deal with putting this one out here? Because I definitely want the violet energy. In fact, I'm almost certain that I'm going to buy it. Then if I put it here, it can't be there, 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 or there. I guess if we just move these 2 items over there, then it'll be fine. Let's actually try that. Now we need to sell something. Why don't we sell 1 large mana stone? We pop this into here. That's now in the way. We pop it here. All of a sudden, it's not an issue anymore. And now we've got nothing there. We do have this one, which is ruining the token of energy though. So how do we deal with that? Honestly, the sapphire is pretty crap. So we get rid of the sapphire, we swap it out with the amethyst, and all of a sudden we're better off for it. We don't have much block though. In fact, I'm wondering, this is actually pretty garbage. Why don't we just go like this? Is that benefiting? No, it's only adjacent gems, isn't it? Adjacent, this is in this row. So that actually works out a little bit better. So we can keep that gem for now. That's working, that's working. Adjacent weapon below, that's better. Okay, now we take this out. Now we definitely put the citrine up there. This weapon floats. So I think we just maybe sell it or get rid of it, or just leave it, honestly. We don't need to sell it. And that's pretty good. No, but that one can't be there. We cannot put it in that slot there. We just have to remember that going forwards, and then we should be a-okay. We will go for the heal first, just in case. And what's our damage up to now? 60 damage. Okay, that's not bad. And we do we get rage or do we get haste? Okay, we get haste for that one. 73 damage, so we get more during the combat. And we have 6 energy as well, so we just go 1. That one's the sapphire, so it's the floating one, which doesn't do great. That one is the electric stone, which is also not great. We then just go for you. And that is a good one. That is a great one, because that allows us to heal every time we kill an enemy. Which we are killing enemies quite thick and fast. How much do we heal for? 8 HP? Well, I tell you what, that's pretty damn good, isn't it? We go 1, 2, we kill you. Fire gem can be sold for a wee bit. And taking those to sell can also be pretty fantastic. So let's take both of those to sell. Let's go for some more HP to take, although 100% of all status effects on self. That could be very, very useful if and when needed later on, if we have a whole bunch of poison, for example, as we go back to sell both of our rare gems here. Don't really care for the burn that much. Oh, you won't take any more items? Alright, well, I respect that, but also screw you. Again, the pretty anklet there does help with our little buckler. Could go for a second one. No, I don't think so. I don't think that makes much sense for us. We go here, keep moving. A couple more chests of valuables. Any goodies in here that we care about? Nope. Thorns would have been good if had we gone for a full defensive build. We're not. Do we have a key? We do not, so we ignore that too. Anything that we want here? Add 3 damage to weapon. You know what? That's actually okay on this one here. Yeah, it only allows 1 extra slot on it, so why don't we just spend up all of our money? And that adds a significant amount of damage there, a surprising amount of damage as well. This was our chest that we couldn't open, so we keep going. And again, we're not faffing about too much, we're not killing too much time, we're actually making progress through the dungeon here. To the point where I think we might actually get a sub 1 hour run here, and You're dead. I forgot about the dodge there, but it didn't matter because we still have you anyway. Adds 1 energy. On use, adds 1 damage this combat. That's pretty good. It just starts building and building the damage onto that. I could re-roll things and look for something better. I don't think I do. Oh, I've got 2 dice. Why not? Armor gets that. That gets that. All weapons get this effect applied on use. Adjacent weapons get +3. No, we don't want that. We re-roll again. I do like the tusk. I do like the tusk. All weapons get this effect applied. 150% bonus damage. Let's look at this now. Now 108. If I was to take this one. 73. Actually, I need this one in here though, don't I? 80. I think I go for the hourglass. I think the hourglass is the one to go for. We now have the space for everything else as well. And do I prefer it over the other one? It does get less damage as time goes on, but I think we should be killing them fast enough that 1 less damage per use doesn't really matter too much. Would be different if it was like shivs or other, you know, low cost cards, but because everything's so expensive now anyway, that doesn't really matter. Now, speaking of which, why don't we choose our path down to the Frozen Heart? We haven't been that way in a wee while. Let's see how we fare now. Again, if we don't kill them immediately, we are at risk of dying because we don't, you know, don't have much sustainability there. Don't have much sustain, I should say. But of course, we do take them out in one shot, so we just go 1. We get a rare gem, which we can maybe sell, so we'll actually take it. This one here, we get a legendary. I don't know why it's now starting to stutter. Apologies for that there, folks. No idea. Is that animation or is that a bug in the thing? Or adds 1 energy. We'll just re-roll this for now. Uncommon. All that's kind of trashy. We keep moving. We do have a shop, so we can sell that one that we just got, the Peridot. And I don't know if we need that much healing, honestly. Adjacent item kills a non-summon enemy. I think we just sell this as well. And we're earning some good cash for that. Weapons column get plus 200% bonus damage to combat. See, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I'm very keen to take that for our final fight. This column get +2. Anywhere else that I could put that? Maybe if I just pop that there. It's an accessory and not a gem. Something like this. I just need a bit more space. I think I come back and buy this whetstone a bit later on. Now, we have lost our ability to heal up, but I don't think we need that anyway. So again, as we talked about, this is where we can take some damage and can be in a bit of trouble, but thankfully, we go 1. Wow, we get another legendary. We'll take that. It's really stuttering now. I don't know what's causing that. Is that the hourglass animation? I apologize again for that there, folks. There's nothing I can do about that, unless I get rid of the hourglass, I guess, but I'm also not super keen to do that. I do want to not take any damage, so why don't we... Oh, that heals. Right. For some reason, I had it set in my brain that was not a heal, as we do need to kill you, which heals us out of the range of dying to you. We keep going for these diamonds. They are great. Do they beat the amethyst? I think they do, don't they? Actually, we'll take this out instead. The cups don't really matter for anything. We can put up a little bit of block here as well. Actually, a lot of block, thanks to all the kills that we've got and all the haste that we've added. And then we finish you off. We get some more healing. We'll take this again. Let's reorganize. And what are we looking at here? The Archangel armor is pretty good. Okay, so we go for these across here. That's absolutely fine. This is adjacent diagonal weapons. These are the ones that have to sit in the diagonal. So, like... I mean, is there really much that we can really do to make it? I mean, we can go for the pearl here, then the diamond here. We get rid of the large mana stone. We want the red pearl in here. That much is certain. So we go like this. All 3 of those. Now doing 144 damage per. The pearl is working there. Weapons of this row get that. This gives it more flexibility, so I think we get rid of that. The buckler's still there. The cleansing potion is now blocking that, which is not great. I think we get rid of the cleansing potion. And I think that's our current build. So everything is currently benefiting it. What could we do differently? As soon as we get a level up, we move this down one, which then lets us use these spots because it's then related to these. Then we can't use that one, but we gain that. So we lose 1 spot, but gain 2. So that is a net increase, of course. Positive outcome for us. We finish choosing. We move on. We fight the next enemy. We go 1. Skip that. We go 2. We skip that. And I just... Apologies there, folks. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. It's it's just the game. I think the hourglass, maybe it's a bug they've introduced with the animations from that, because I don't recall this happening before we picked that up. Maybe you guys can check back and see, oh, we're doing 192 damage per attack there? Wow. Did not realize we're doing that much damage. Okay, that's huge. We do have a key. We have nothing that we really want there though. So we're just looking for experience now. The quicker the better. Trade food for a cleaver. No thank you. Appreciate the offer though. We should get a level up here in a combat or two. Now we can take you out in 2 hits. Instead I think we just go for the others. We skip that. We take out your curse. We skip that. And we do go for the hit here of course. Make it nice and easy for next turn. Do we take the damage? Yes, we take the damage, because then we take 9 damage, then we heal for 8 for killing you anyway, so it's absolutely fine. We'll take that to sell. What else do we get? Oh, we get a legendary item as well. Don't mind if I do. We now run back to our shop and sell both of those, and we should get a level up, if not in the next combat, then the one following that. So we sell the legendary because I don't really care for the Philosopher's Stone. Consumes things around it, but we don't really have enough space to consume them anyway. We cannot sell that as we've sold everything, so why don't we just get rid of it anyway. Move up to next combat. Chosen cultist and a defender. We have to attack you in the front, but that's absolutely fine, because then we just hit you twice in the back. That's enough to take you out again. None of that matters to me. None of that's that appealing either. And up to, let's wait until we get some more space. Okay, this fight we will have it. So we go 1, 2... A pearl is a great item. In fact, it does beat out this one, doesn't it? Because it's +4. Well, we go for this, and then we just pop this down here for now. Excuse me. Okay. If I do this... Alright, now I can't move it. That's okay, it's not going to matter. We'll move it after the combat anyway. You are deceased. We get another one of these legendary items. Actually fantastic. Now we level up, we move this down here. Does it matter to move it any further? Not really. Not really at all. Now what else do we do? We can make some more room around here, honestly. So we go here and here. Click done on that. Get some items. Now this is only diagonal, isn't it? So we move that there. Now we can't have anything here, but we can have things along here, which is actually fantastic. Means that we can have a pearl here. Those can sit there as well. Steak is fantastic. I do love a steak. Just in general, but also in the game. And yeah, this is a good layout once again. I'm really liking where we're at. We're at 69 gold as well. Nice. We take you out. We don't care for an emerald too much. I think we're looking more for the legendary items now. Nope, skip that one too. Get the items. We don't really care for that at all either, do we? We are full offensive build here, and hopefully that doesn't come to be our downfall, but I think so far it's working pretty damn well. Take you out, skip the emerald, go again, and take you out. The 6 energy is such a nice area to be at compared to where we're, used to be. Getting this violet energy was a huge pickup, and I'm glad that I went for that over any other items like our clothing energy, because being able to free ourselves from clothing, it's a very liberating feeling, just feel the wind on my nipples and other extremities, but more so, as we will head back to the forge to see if we can do anything here, more so just having the extra, room on the board. Rage to melee weapon, burn to a weapon, energy to clothing, regen to a ring. None of that fits for us. None of that works at all, so we just keep moving. And this is floor 8. I think we could be in with a good chance for a win here, just with the build that we've got. I do love the pickaxe builds there. I love the gem-based builds. Once you can get that pickaxe going, then it really picks up quite quickly there. So we go 1, skip that, we go 2 on the one in the back. We will take that. I'll pop it over here actually. We go double block here, I think. And then next turn we take you out. That way we don't take any damage at all. I know that we could heal up afterwards, but it's just less work this way. And a diamond is okay. You know what they say, they are forever, but we can do better. We can do better. Now, do we care for the gemstone heart? That's a great question. I mean, healing for full would be nice, but it does mean that we lose out on quite a bit of damage. Like that goes from 172 down to 160, so that's 12 damage that we lose out on because of that. We can sell this. Is there any way to sell it? Well, only if we go that way and find something, right? I think we say farewell, and we don't worry about it, and we just keep moving on. We're going to go this way. What's the bet that the next thing that we find is a shop? Now, this is 200 damage each. So 3 of these kills you. So we go 1, 2, and 3. Citrine again is fine. Now, how much is this? This is 3 energy. We could use it twice, free up some space, and then kill you without a curse. I think we just take the curse, whatever it may be. Just to get -4 damage. We pop it down here. We then use the curse. We then attack you twice, and no problem. We have a rare item that we can sell. Maybe we find the shop now. Why do I have the end turn option, and why did I click it? Heavy blade, don't care about that. We do not have a shop, so I guess we get rid of this again. We go here for our experience, and then we just try and see if we can run and make it over there. I think we might be just shy. Just like how we are just shy of being able to kill both of you two. Diamond is okay, we skip that. We will do the same here. Is this adjacent weapons? Yep, don't mind about that one at all, especially with the energy that we've got. Now I know that we've had more energy rich runs beforehand, but this is still up there with one of the best runs I think that we've had. Especially with all the bonus damage below and above. We go for the gold and we do make it. Okay, on the very last turn. So thankfully it was paths such that we could do both. You did. We don't care. And you did. And we don't care. Our experience is growing. We have another combat here. A lot of geckos. We go for the ones doing damage here, I feel like. So we go for you. We skip that. We go for you. It does mean that we have to deal with a curse, which is a little bit annoying. Then we go with you. But that's okay. The rage is going to be no issue whatsoever. The single curse, hopefully we can get rid of it without having to spend energy. Adjacent items are disabled. I think we skip it. We take the 11 damage. Oh no, we're down to 12 HP. We heal. We skip. We heal. We're back to full. We have a pearl. And a pearl is fantastic. More damage working over here. Doesn't mean that we do lose this, however. So is that worth it? I think we go like this. Like that. There we go. That's good. Although it does mean that we lose the energy, but it doesn't matter for right now because we attack you here. We don't care about the citrine. Get some more items. Piggy bank doesn't matter. Do we lose the stake? I think we do, because I do feel like the pretty anklet's working quite nicely. Although this is so many extra attacks. No, we lose the anklet. You know, it's worked out so well so far. Is every single gem down here working for us? That's what I want to know. As long as the pickaxe lights up, then we are good. And it did indeed. Okay, so we're doing 188 damage here, but for some reason in combat it seems to increase. I don't know whether that's a bug or whether that's just a visual bug here that's not actually showing the true damage that it will be doing. 216, so close, so close. Let's go for 1 and 2. We're going to save the stake for our combat next. And we don't mind the poison or the damage because we will heal up from it anyway there. So we're back to full HP. We skip the peridot. We level up, okay. So this is only diagonal, so we could go something like this. Or we just go for more out here in case we can get more diagonals like this one here. Like bringing this one here, for example. What else would we go for? Maybe one parallel to it, right? That seems decent. What did we get? Well, speaking of which, we got a pearl. Let's get the items. Let's roll this here. We take the pearl and put it right there. Okay, we do have a legendary rapier. We don't have a oh, we do have a shop. Do we have the space with which to take it, though? I'll tell you what we do. We don't really care about the money, though, at this point, though, do we? We're just so wealthy already. So wealthy. Why don't we take the dice? Just for shits and giggles. Don't know what we're really expecting. A liquid armor could be the difference, though. Actually, could be more make or break. I like putting it down here just for aesthetics purposes. Everything else is kind of working as intended. The diamonds there. Up to 188 damage already. Beautiful. That's working. That's working. Don't care for that. Finish choosing. Keep moving. What's over here? It's locked. What do I care? Move back to the forge. Anything that we care about? Block the shield, honestly. Block the shield. How many times can we do this? Twice. That actually might make a little bit of a difference there if we can do that early. So we'll do that twice. Poison to weapon, block to armor. None of that matters. This doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What are these? I don't even know. I didn't even check any of these question marks, I don't think. We don't care about that. I don't think we care about any of this. I think we just finish things off. You know, I'm just so confident right now. I'm just going to wander and I'm just going to chow down on my stack. I'm just going to smack the boss silly, and then I think we're just going to win. And that's going to be a sub 1 hour run as well on our hard 3 mode. And I'm glad that I went back to the hard 3 mode. I know that there's other characters that we could do a little bit of variety with. That's a lot of it's a little bit scary that you're doing 22 damage. That's a lot of HP that you've got. But 216 damage. We go 1, 2, 3. We then go 1, No more uses this turn. Oh, you can only use it once per turn. Okay, if we could have used that one more time, we would have been able to hit you twice more, which would have killed you. So it's unfortunate that we weren't able to, but I guess that just is what it is. Let's just pop our liquid armor, because why not? And you're definitely dead this turn. You block that one, and then we just take you out like that. So very nice run again, and look at that, we even could just reach adjacent gem plus 3 damage. I actually want to see what this does. So it's currently 188. 272. That is a run that could have kept going for a long time until we just died by somebody having like 25 spikes to start with or something like that. Very nice, very nice. Okay, that's the completion of that run. Thank you all very much for tuning in there. I'm glad that I got to share this one with you. If you did enjoy the episode, please give it a like and a subscription. Check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Shandora as well. And I hope to catch you all next time. Bye for now there, folks. See you later.